All right, covering the Treasure Coast, Florida's unemployment rate held for 6th consecutive month, but how about a more local level? September's job report showed the unemployment rate went down slightly on the Treasure Coast. Joining me to talk about this trend is Mitch Chlorfane with CareerSource Research Coast, a friend of the 9 a.m. Appreciate you coming back,
to you.
Mitch.
Oh, this is always fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So just break for us down this report specifically, what we're seeing employment-wise.
Well, the way I was looking at the numbers, we have gone down just a little bit, and I was looking to see when the last time we went down this time of year, and it was in 2021, and that was a kind of weird time with coming out of COVID and going through all that with the jobs. So it's the professional business services, it's our construction, it's education that are keeping our numbers going good right now.
And when talking about what sort of led to this, what were your thoughts on that?
Well, it's the employers, they need people, they're opening up, and there's a lot more jobs available to them, and there's a lot of turnover too. So people are looking to upskill themselves, take another job where they can make more money so they can pay for their bills.
Sure, okay. And let's talk about something specifically more topical. When we consider the hurricane and tornado outbreak, you're doing something called the Dislocated Workers Grant.
That's one thing. They don't have a way of taking words and making them small,
yeah.
and all the acronyms. But the Dislocated Workers Grant is something that we're involved with, that people need to come to us. I hear a lot of people that are getting denied by FEMA or by their insurance. We've got money available where we can help the nonprofits get people to come in and help them and clean their properties. And these are places for people to come in and earn $20 an hour and work for those nonprofits and get them back on their feet so it doesn't tax their resources.
And how does that work if someone wanted to apply or take advantage of getting in that work specifically?
Yeah. Well, even if you're not sure if you're eligible, call to find out, because there are some eligibility requirements, but you just CareerSourceRC.com, visit our website. It'll be right on the front page. We're kind of giving you an early bit on it. We're going to send that release out today, but we'll have it on our website this afternoon.
And is there an unlimited amount of grants? How do people get on top of this? Should they get on it immediately?
Immediately.
Okay.
It's a first come, first serve.
All right, thank you, Mitch, for that. And then let's talk more about an opportunity for people to get jobs and learn more about the field, specifically for veterans. You have a job fair coming up. Tell our viewers about that.
For veterans and a lot of others. Actually, this is the first time, because we try to space job fairs out a little bit. We have 3 job fairs in November. So there's one in Sebastian, there's one in Port St. Lucie with Kaiser University, and then we have a veterans job fair, which is a state mandated one that we do every year, which is really the one that hits close to my heart, because veterans are the ones that are always a little more stoic, that don't want to be helped, and they'll put their bootstraps up themselves and they'll take care of it. But now we get to help them and find positions for them that match their skill sets.
And tell our viewers where exactly that's happening, what date. We see it on the screen right here, but I want you to reiterate it.
Yeah, that's going to be on Thursday, November 14th. That's going to be up in Fort Pierce at the IRSC Blackburn Center. Okay. And we appreciate their partnership as well.
All right, so there is a place to sign up on the website. And
yes, please visit our website. Our website has everything.
Perfect. All right, and that's linked to our website. I just put up an article right now. So if you're listening to any of this and interested, make sure you go to our website, WPBF.com.